Welcome to our Hanginar today. Aging is a creative renaissance. My name is Kate Leving-Shank from kateleving-shank.com, prayerprescriptions.com, and author of the Prayer Prescription series, and also creator of the Kate Loving's Prayer podcast, Prayer Prescriptions that rewire assumptions about your everyday reality. My guest today is Herb McCollum, right here, Jr., and he is 84 years young. He has written several plays. He's also a writer. He writes magazine articles, and probably as a writer, he writes every day. Has written a play also that has been off Broadway called The Geezer Game. But today, Herb and I are going to do a play reading of his play called 5 Nights at Hunger and Thirst. And this is a play that is sort of is a play in process, I would say.
Well put.
Yes. First, I want to say a few words about the negative, all-pervasive attitudes of aging in the American belief system that we all are aware of, but often we don't, we're not conscious enough to do anything about it. But the fact is that the brain becomes more resilient with age. The memory is twice that of a younger person. And the brain, if nurtured with good diet, lots of fluids, exercise, positive thinking, meditation is probably a huge one. And lots of laughter, may I add, the brain will constantly regenerate. So currently, this is one statistic I really wanted to get out there today. There are actually 53 centenarians alive in America today. By the year 2050, there will be 600,000 people 100 years old or older. And that means in 2 generations, 10 times as many Americans will be 100 years of age. Now, it's about time we got our heads on straight about aging in American society. So this is a beginning. I know a lot of people in our society, on the internet, there's a lot of forward-thinking people who are taking the bull by the horns. And what comes to mind, where I got this statistic about the centenarians, was Dr. Christiane Northrup's new book called Goddesses Never Age. Cool book. So Herb and I will be reading Act 1 of his play, 5 Nights at Hunger and Thirst, and afterwards we will be discussing it. We've been discussing it now for about an hour, so we'll just continue the discussion as time goes on. And I'm just going to be reading all the parts. Herb will be reading the part that is himself, and that person's name is Adam. So we will begin. So right now, we are in the interior of a modern gastropub. The rear of the bar extends from upper stage right to 2/3 of the way across to middle stage left. Windows are across the upper stage wall with one door to the outside upper stage left. An archway is on upper stage left wall, which leads to the retail shop. Another archway is at the lower stage left, leading to the bottle shop and the restrooms. All but 2 adjacent bar stools are filled with dressed torso clothing, store models, or cut and mounted life-size photos of customers. The empty seats can move around as long as the 2 principal characters are next to each other in each scene. Lighting is dim with mini spot lights on speaking characters. The sounds of recorded barroom chatter begin with each scene, which we will not be having those audio effects today, and which rapidly fades as conversations begins. So as curtain rises, Adam, clearly of advanced age, enters from the retail shop archway, walks to the end of the bar, and turns to face the audience. Pin spotlight on Adam, early evening.
I eat here every day, lunch or dinner, sometimes both.
Okay, so Adam walks to a vacant bar stool, sits facing the audience.
There's no television here, so if you sit at the bar, someone may end up talking to you. I try to avoid that. I want to be alone now with memories. Most people pick up on that. Some don't.
Tyrone, late 20s, a tall African-American, enters from the bottle shop archway. Pin spotlight on Tyrone. He walks to the bar, scans the seating, and moves to the vacant seat next to Adam. Mind if I sit here?
It's a free country.
Tyrone pauses, gives a long, hard look at Adam, searches the bar for another seat. He catches the eye of Zach, 20s, the bartender. Tyrone, I'll be back later. Zach, okay. And Tyrone turns and exits the upstage door. Zach, to Adam, I don't get it. There's a seat right there.
What?
The guy you were just talking to, he left.
Didn't notice.
What did he say to you?
He asked if he could sit here. I told him it was okay.
Well, I wonder why he left.
No, I didn't say okay. I said it's a free country. Now that I think about it, that sounds pretty snotty.
Don't worry about it. He said he'd be back.
Maybe.
He'll be back. Zach leaves for the other end of the bar. Juliet, early 30s, very attractive, enters. She goes to the bar, stops by the empty seat beside Adam, pins spotlights on Juliet. Pardon me, sir. Is this seat taken?
No.
Thank you. I hope I'm not crowding you.
No.
I should know better than assume there'd be lots of seats just because it's Tuesday.
No problem.
Zach, what can I bring you, Julia? I'll try an IPA, number 5, please. How are you and the wife? Over her cold? Zach, we're fine now. Thanks for asking. Zach leaves to fill the order. Julia, I'm beat. My boyfriend works the 3 to 11 shift at the hospital. I'm already tired, and I work the 11 to 7 tonight. I'll get back home looking like I crawled out of a gutter, and he'll just be getting up looking like Captain America.
Women worry too much.
I'm an LPN. We call ourselves low-paid nobodies.
Your boyfriend one?
No, he works in the lab. He still looks good coming off his shift.
Women worry too much.
I know. I look different than all the other girls at school. That sort of thing sticks with you. No boys wanted to date me ever.
You have the same sort of eyes my wife had. Lovely.
Well, some guys react to any woman no matter how they look. Yeah, even I get cat calls. Whenever a man gives me a compliment, I tend to discount it.
Huh.
Oh, there have been a few times when I felt okay about how I looked, but I always had issues coming from a poor family. I couldn't get sharp clothes like the other girls. I had acne as a teen.